Canopy, shot. Shot, canopy, shot. You have to be below 200 miles or something. There we go, that's shut it. There's the airfield that I took off from, I think. Alright, we are in business. Except for this funky aileron. Guns are set to 250 metres convergence. That's pretty close to the aircraft. So any aircraft that fits into that aperture there is at 250 metres if its wingspan's about 10 metres, about 33 feet. Capiche? Let's turn that radio down. Indeed, it would be a good thing if you could, by default, you could set, it would remember your settings for the radio volume, and it would remember your settings for the gun sight range on different aircraft. What about overheating? This aircraft has an automatic radiator. RPM, I don't know, I keep it at 66 I think. I might increase it a bit later on. If I'm in combat, I might increase it to 70 or 80. I don't know. I've never tried looking at the actual data settings for these aircraft. I just sort of wing it. 2 hours left on this map, I think. Which airfield did I take off from? Was it that one? Or was it wherever it is? That one. Yeah, it'd be that one, I think. Joystick. If only I could get one of those on my desk, wouldn't that be good? We have a whopping 0 viewers so far. Huh. $16.19. Okay, so I should go east. This plane, I've equipped it with the Merlin 70, which means it should operate better at higher altitude, like 10,000 feet and above. And I've got the clipped wings on as well. What are we at now? I'd say that's 10,000 feet. Does that mean I'm going to start getting faster? Someone gave me a $2 super chat in the last stream, so thanks very much for that. I wasn't looking at all at the comments, so I didn't realise that until after the stream, but thank you for that. Still going roughly 90, still climbing. 70 players on this map at the moment. About 2 hours to go, unless it finishes sooner. I don't want to go too crazy with the altitude. I'm still in continuous mode. So this, I don't have the 150 octane. I don't have the 150 octane. That's the damn thing. If you have 150, you become super competitive in this plane. Without it, it's not that great, I think. Although with the Merlin 70, maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. We're just gone 10,000 feet, so I'd say it'd be kicking in about now. I really don't know. That's my opinion. Where's 1619? Very far to the north. I have to decide where to go now. I suppose I'll go north. Yeah, I don't know. Guess I'll go north. Tracker seems to be cooperating today. In the area of airfield ash, seen enemy planes. That's where I was. Uh-oh. That's where I was. Do I want to go back there? Do I want to go back there? Do I want to go back there? Probably not. They're probably on my tail. I'm probably being stalked. Can't see nothing back there though. Yeah, I really want a joystick of a Spitfire. Wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't that be sweet? It's a pretty non-standard, it's a pretty radical design, that circle there. It almost looks like you couldn't get the fire button that easy. Unless you're using your left hand, but then the throttle is not on the right hand side, is it? The throttle's on the left, so you put your left hand on the throttle, you put your right hand on the control stick, it's almost a control yoke, and then you'd fire. That's the photograph button there, I think. You'd fire with that light switch looking thing there. And it looks like it's in the wrong position, but obviously it's not. They would have spent millions of pounds designing that one little switch right there, but it looks like it's in the wrong position. I guess I'll only find out if I actually have one as a joystick on the desktop here. Hopefully one of the manufacturers will make one. In the entire history of flight sim joysticks, I don't think there's ever been a specific Spitfire replica joystick, has there, that's been produced. I'm not talking about like a bespoke one that an enthusiast such as myself made, but like an actual mass-produced factory produced one. That would be a good thing. I'm sure it would sell. I'd buy it. Hey, what do we got there? What we got here then? It's a P-38 that just shot something down. I suppose I should sort of start checking my six and everything. So that P-38's way down there. That's pretty good. Pretty hard to see. I'm being very blasé. I'm going to get jumped, I know it. I've really covered a lot of ground. So bridges up ahead and bridges to the right. Up ahead and to the right. If you're really focusing on the distance, you might see something. Look at that. It's a FW Dora. Let's bloody, you know what I mean? Let's bloody, without G-locking it, let's just, without, keep that turn going. Hey, don't G-lock it. There we go. Come hither, Dora. Come hither. They're pretty fast. I can't really catch one. Whoa! What the heck? What do we got there? Is that a Tempest or is it Dora or what? Change of plan. That one's closer, right? What is it though? It's mixture's bunk. Another Dora. Is it a Mustang? It's probably a Dora. There's no way I can catch it unless it does something funky though. So I'm at altitude here. My Merlin 70 might do something good. Let's see. Come here. I reckon it's a Dora. I reckon it's a Dora. I'm at 100% power. Automatic mixture, automatic radiator. All I control is the propeller pitch. I might increase it a bit. There we go, it's at 80%. Am I getting closer? So the convergence of the convergence of the site is 250 meters. So you can see how far away that suspected Dora is, and it's got the Dora soot trail, distinctive Dora soot trail. So that's what I think it is. Shit, I hope I'm not chasing like a Spitfire or something. It looks a lot like a Dora. Am I getting closer? Yeah, I think in a turn I could probably catch him. I'm up high. I've got the Merlin 70. I've got the clip wings. Guns to 250. If he keeps turning, I'll probably get him. He's just decided to start diving, which I don't really want. I'm at 100% power, so after about 5 minutes of that, I think the engine will go kaput. That's going to suck. I can't catch him in a. Whoa, shit. So it's a P38. He's a bit faster than me, I would say. He's going to spook this Dora though, and we'll see what he does now. Yeah, he's going to do some funky stuff now. Power off. I see him, I've got him. Put his lights on. He's, that's probably what I'd do too if I was prescient enough. What do we got there? It's a Tempest. Everyone's faster than me, damn it. Tempest probably got him. No wonder he's put his lights on, everyone's after him. He's doing, he's bailed, I think. Did I just see a canopy come off? What the devil? I think he's bailed. I think he's bailed. I saw that canopy. But what the heck? This is a bit of an anticlimax. Surely he's done for. There goes my altitude. Ah, that was a whole bunch of nothing. What's that on my tail? That's not a P38, is it? We'll turn and meet and greet. What is it though? What is that? What is that? Looks like a 109. Looks like a 109. Planes everywhere. Looks like a 109. Keep that turn going. Keep that turn going. Turn. He's in range. My elevator's all over the place. He's in range. He can burst with 50 cal. Pull back. Ah, I'm going to G-lock it. Bloody. Go. Yeah, I thought that might happen. I was lingering way too long in the region. I overtook him. He slowed right down and I should have pulled back on my throttle. Damn. That's the thing I'm trying to remember with the Spitfire 9. What do? You got to go real fast to try and get to them. Once you get to them, you got to pull right back on the throttle. Otherwise you will overshoot them and just sit on their tail and maneuver until you get enough shots in to take them out. I was able to catch up to that 109, but then when I got to him I had to slow down and I didn't. That was the problem. I remember for this time. And then what? And then quickly exit the region. We're flying this plane here. As you can see, it's got clipped wings. Not too much 50 cal, not too much 20mm cannon. And we have a Sturmovik sitting up there for some reason. Alright, let's go. Alright. No mixture control, automatic radiator. Just got to do the propeller pitch and the throttle. Gear is up. It has a faint red glow when it's up, when the gear is up. So, still have the Merlin 70, still have the convergence at 250 meters. So if something's wingspan fits into that aperture, I'm going to blast it. Got to remember to slow down though when I get to the target. I was able to spot one okay, which was good. In the area of Ash, the enemy planes. Well, I'm in Ash. I've just taken off from Ash, so where's the enemy planes in the area of Ash? Let's do some turning practice. You know you've overturned when you hear kind of a sound like a flag in a strong wind, and that's the sound that the wings are making as they're stalling, like a buffeting sound. This is Ash, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'd really like to fly a Spitfire in real life. How good would that be? Guns on the ground shooting, that's the giveaway, because they always see what's there. So if they're shooting, they know that something's up there. Let's keep climbing. Let's keep climbing over this airfield. I think it's Ash. I can tell, right? I can look at my icon. Alright, so where I am, there's enemies. I'm not gonna like obsess over it because I want to go north, but let's just wait and see. Momentarily, we'll climb here. We've got to check forward as well. Don't want to spend too much time looking behind. So we'll go north. We'll go north without further ado. Almost cloud base. Coming up to 5,000 feet. There seems to be a bit of action at those bridges. Radio turned down. Just keep climbing, try and get to 10,000 feet at least. My theory is that this Merlin 70 works better at 10,000. People have said something similar. What's that? What is that? What would you say that was? 109 perhaps? Pretty far away still. He's going away from me too, he's diving. What could it be? I've spotted him for sure, but what's he up to? And who is he? What is he? And now, where is he? Where's he gone? He's just flat out vanished into thin air. Yeah, great. He was there. I spotted him well, and now I've totally lost him. There he is, there he is, there he is, there he is. Hey, don't G-lock it. What is he up to? So that's a Tempest. But the other one, was that it didn't look like a Tempest. Couldn't really see it though. Not to worry, let's continue on. I could have seen two separate aircraft though. I could have seen a 109 and a Tempest. That's the thing. Yeah. North. I must go north. Yeah, look at that. The enemy flare's gone up. Means that there's definitely an enemy around here somewhere. Where though? Probably did see the enemy, and then I probably did zoom out and then see the Tempest in its place as a substitute. So, but what can you do? Hey, no, that's the Tempest. What can you do if you see something and then it just vanishes in thin air? What can you do? I spotted him, I tracked him. Let's adjust course a bit. We're going to go north with a bias to the right, maybe 10-20 degrees. What the devil? I see a spot. I see shooting. There, let's turn around. Over there. I see him. I see something. What do we got there? That's the Tempest again. So where's the freaking shark with the laser? No, there. I see that. That's a Tempest too, right? What am I looking at? That's a Tempest. There. Tempest, check 6. Check 6, you bugger. Check 6. Check 6, you bugger. What the devil? And there's a Stang on the 109. Go. I'm at 100% power. I'm going to catch this bugger. Let's just bloody, Yeah. He's got a lot of us attacking him. What do we got there? A Mustang. Up to. I think that Mustang's probably got him. See how they've both escaped from me kind of thing. %, power trying to keep up with this. Once I get there, I'll have to slow down. Shit, that's not good. That's not good. I think I'm done. Slowed down. I slowed down. Ah. It just really sprayed him from long range. But as everyone's flying 51s and Tempests and 38s, no one's flying a Spitfire. I shall press on. You can use this plane very well, you just got to remember what its strengths and weaknesses are. The other thing is, as you get closer, to zoom out. I thought that Mustang was going to get him, but no. And I thought it was a 38, but is it a 110? That bloody radio. Whoa, it must be a 110. And look at all the shooting. Where is it though? Where's it got to? Where has it got to? I'll be lucky to find it, I think. There it is, I think. So hard to see. Yeah, I got it. I got something there. It's a twin. It's got to be a 110, I think. What am I forgetting is the gear up. Yep, the gear's up. The stang will catch him first. If it's a 110 or whatever, it's not going to be that fast, so compared to this. So, what? No way. Oh man, I'm getting wrecked. Alright, so back to the drawing board. It is tough. You're flying a plane that's a lot slower than everyone else's. At least I know there's enemies in the area. I'm going to be flying the Spitfires a lot. I'm going to be flying the VB, which I've been getting much better at, and I'm going to be flying the 9. Sometimes too I'll be flying the Tempest, but mostly the 9 and the VB. That bloody radio. And so whatever action was here, it's probably long gone. We got a Tempest up there. Yeah. But up we go. The whole process again. So we got some friendlies over there somewhere. And we've got another flare to say that the enemy's in the area. What do I do about that? Yeah, there's one of them there, my friendly at least. So the enemies keep coming to this airfield by the looks of it. I don't know. I'm inclined to keep going north unless I see something compelling behind me. I'll keep climbing steeply as well. There's that Tempest down there. We still got that flare going on to show there's enemies in the area. Shut up! That's better. Climbing. Yeah, it's out to the stank. Yeah. There's plenty of us around here. Still going roughly northeast. Up there, what am I looking at up there? What is that? What is that? What is that? We got a plane coming down that's smoking. What is it? Is it a Mustang? Yeah, it's a Mustang. It's come down. It's been shot. What's happened up there? Yeah. You see him? I managed to foil his attack, I think. He got me though. Let's see if I can catch him. No, there's another one. Shit! What a hassle. I think my plane's done. Not really flying like I want it to. That's the spin averted. It's not flying well though. Done. Ah man, having no luck at all. So there was two enemies there. One of them took a shot at me. I mostly managed to evade its attack, and that's fine. But then there was one behind me. So what can I do? I think I'll just head straight for these bridges. If you've just joined us, this is what we're flying here. Spitfire 9, clipped wings, cannon, 50 caliber, 240 20mm cannons, 550 caliber Brownings. That's 12.5 millimeter caliber. Full fuel. Should I take full fuel? I think so. Maybe I'll try with less. 290 we'll go for. And the convergence of the guns, 250 meters. Clip wings, as we saw, and there's no option for the 150 grade fuel, which really makes this plane very fast and potent. But I do have the Merlin 70. It doesn't tell you what it does, but I think it improves your performance at altitude. And I'm not going for the mirror because it sucks, and I'm not going for the gyro sight because I don't like it. Having no luck at all, but let's press on. Some planes you got to have the RPM at 100% to start the engine. I don't think you got to do that with this one. We'll find out. Some P38s, we got a P47, we got was that a 47? Something there. I've got my lights on, I have to remember to turn them off. So we've started, I've got 66% prop. How to get out of here without collision. There's a lot of planes everywhere. Let's turn the radio down before I forget. Alright, let's get out of here. Landing or taking off? I think it's taking off. The Fat Boy, P47. It'll be good when that plane has its damage model completed. So we've got the new airframe damage model, but next it needs the engine damage model. And then it'll be pretty sweet. Alright, I was going to go north, so that's what I'll do. The lights off. been happening is I got beaten fair and square by that 109 that was going very fast in a dive, but then it slowed right down, and it was scissoring left and right, and I didn't slow down enough. But then there was a bunch of times I got shot down chasing one enemy, and then little did I know it had a wingman that was on my tail. So that's been the majority of the shoot downs, I think. So when I'm in combat, I've got to try and keep checking my six more and more, because this plane's slower than everyone else, so it takes a while to maneuver adequately to catch up to the enemy. While you're doing that, everyone else is seeing you, and they're just going full power and they're catching you. Be better off in a turn fight than a speed race, I would say. Maybe when I come across enemy, I'll just start climbing and turning. Sure, I'll figure it out. It's a pretty potent platform, but to use it really well against all these speedy aircraft, you got to do something. VB can climb and roll and go negative. What about this one? Can it? Yep, it can. Can I do another one? And forward on the stick. Yep. Oh, there's the stall. But yeah, I managed to do it. It's pretty good at 65% power. And so it does have very similar characteristics to the other Spitfire, the VB, as you'd expect. But it's good to confirm that. 1619. Yeah, it's going to be over here more. On my way. Got to keep climbing a bit as well. Not really there yet. The other planes perform well at this altitude too, at higher altitudes, around 10,000 and above. So what benefit the Merlin 70 gives you compared to them, I have yet to figure it out. I was reasonably able to keep up with those other planes. Not like though when you've got 150 grade fuel, that's a lot different, a lot better. So we got these bridges and we got some shooting over there. Let's head over there. Let's head over there, let's head over there. I swear I saw shooting there. Yeah, what was that? What was that? There's a plane there, there's two planes there. Let's keep going. If I look through my main windscreen, can I still see? Kind of. Where's the other plane though? It's stuck in that propeller disc somewhere. I can't even damn well see it. Can't really see anything up there. They're there. Then there's that one. That's a Tempest. Should check my 6A. Can't see a damn thing. Alright, there's someone diving. There's someone going down. So there's that one going down. There's that one diving. He's going pretty fast. He'll probably come up again. Yeah, there he is there. You see that? And you see that? We got a Tempest on this guy. Where is he? Where is he? Hopefully the Tempest has got him. Is that him or the Tempest? He's diving and he's diving and he's diving. Let's just go full power. It's probably a 109. Might increase my RPM soon. Losing all my altitude chasing this one. Tempest is chasing him. He's going to slow down pretty soon, and then I'll have to slow down too. That's the drill. You know the drill. Nice and slow now. Did. Someone else got him, I think, but still, that's my best going so far. It's really hard to get shots in there with everyone around. I did well because I remembered the strat. Yeah, I got one. I got Vad Az. I think he's an ace, so that's good going for me. Finally remembered to follow my own advice, which is go really fast to try and get there, and then once you've got there, slow right the heck down. And as long as I remember that, it seemed to do much better. And that's the Tempest. Yeah, gotta remember to slow down. It's gonna climb and try and, because remember I was above 10,000. And now I'm not at 10,000. That's a problem. We used a lot of power there too. That's what I'm power setting now. Keep it about 66. 1/3 power. What the devil? We got a plane. We got a. What's that 38 put out that flare for? What's he doing? Let's keep climbing. Yeah, that's the 38. What's he done? Maybe he just stuck out a flare for no reason. I don't even know how to shoot a flare, to be honest with you. Planes at the beginning of the war, they started off firing a flare out of the cockpit, and at the end of the war they ended up with identification friend or foe electronics, rearward facing radars, even on fighter planes like the Mustang and the Spitfire, and all sorts of crazy stuff. keep climbing. Let's not get too crazy. We've got 2 planes there. They're at the same altitude as me. I have a feeling they might be friendlies, but let's just bloody everything. Watch our signal. What's that one doing? Is that the 38? I'm going to say. Apparently there's 9 people watching. You guys are getting some value out of this. Kindly smash the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, climbing out at basically continuous mode. Alright, we're above the clouds. There's planes everywhere. They could be enemies. Let's look at the map soon. Just have a look at the forward areas though as well. See if I can see anything here. There was 2 planes here. Very dangerous. Yeah, there's one there. I think that's P-38. Who knows though, right? I'm looking at approximately the area where he is. Freaking lost him. Lost him. Yeah, I lost him. See you, mate. Oh well, back to checking the 6. Lost a lot of altitude in that turn. Gonna have to check the map soon. What is that? Sure there's not 2 of them this time. That's a Mustang though, isn't it? Yeah, that's a Mustang. Square one. I think I'm high enough. Let's check the mappy. Yeah, I think I'm sort of in the right spot. Although my airfield shows that it's getting attacked. Don't know where the enemy is. Pretty high up now. 100 kilometers an hour, 100 miles per hour indicated airspeed. Gotta find something to shoot now. Hey, I think I saw Tempest Fire. I think I saw Tempest Fire down there, on the deck basically, but let's monitor that without getting fixated. I really got nothing down there. Probably a bridge down there. What was that I saw? No. There's a bridge off to my left apparently. Hey, look at that. Something's going on. 2 planes crashed out separately on either sides of the river. So there's stuff going on down there. How much ammo have I got left? I don't think this plane has a ammo counter. I think I've got about 3/4 left. With the VB, when you run out of cannon, you only get 120 cannon. You still got tons of 303 left. With this plane, I imagine it's the same. When you run out of 20 mil, which I think you get 240, 1619. Let's go north. When you run out of 20 millimeter, you still should have a fair bit of 50 cal left, but you've only got 550 cal. That's only 250 per gun, I think. It's not much, really. It ain't much. Big plane like this would do better with like tons more ammo. More guns, more ammo. Particularly, yeah, more, just heaps more of everything. A hike to get up to 1619. A hike. Pretty serene up here. Pretty serene. There's a TV show on YouTube that you should check out. It's called Piece of Cake. Some people in the comments were mentioning it, Piece of Cake, so I checked it out. It's pretty good. It's about the Battle of Britain, 1939 onwards kind of thing. Like following the career of pilots that were in the Battle of Britain. And I watched about 10 minutes of it and I thought this is pretty entertaining. Piece of Cake on YouTube. I think there's a lot of episodes on there. It had some pretty accurate stuff and it had some pretty inaccurate stuff. It's a novel that's adapted to a TV show. So in that translation from reality to novel and then from novel to TV show, there's lots of opportunity for things to get become less accurate. The episode that I watched, the Spitfire squadron scrambled to attack some enemy bombers, I think HE-111s, and the radar was directing them, giving them directions, and they got to them and they attacked them, and then it turned out that they'd attacked Blenheims instead. And the leader was asked, well, are you sure that they were HE-111s? And yeah, I was sure, but did you see the shape? And he says, I saw silhouettes. And did you see any roundels, or did you see any crosses? Did you see any markings on the wings, wing markings? No, I didn't. I just saw silhouettes. So that's pretty accurate. I can relate to that from multiplayer. Unless you really, really have spent a lot of hours staring at silhouettes in multiplayer, you can see a silhouette, and that's generally not enough. You need to have more ID on something. So that was good, like realistic. but then in other scenes they showed the main characters walking along in front of a panning camera that follows them as they walk past a bunch of Spitfires on the ground, and they're just casually walking along, like swanning around like they own the joint, and with their hands in their pockets and their hands crossed. And that, I think that would actually never happen. I don't think they're allowed to have their hands in their pockets. Everything is all regimented and everything, but then that kind of doesn't translate well to television. So the audience has to be able to identify with them somehow. Where am I? Where the heck am I? Let's check the map. Let's go 270. Let's go 270 and let's drop a bit of altitude. I'm done with this high altitude stuff. Let's get down on the deck. I think that's where most of the action is. What's my speed? It must be 380 miles per hour. Indicated. At this altitude, that's a higher true airspeed. Let's even get below the clouds maybe. $16.19. That was my original destination. The golden rule with the Spitfire 9: go fast to catch your enemy, and then when you've caught up to them, slow right down and let them continue to maneuver. That guy's got his lights on. So there's a plane over there with its lights on. Do I want to go there? Not really. I'm trying to go north. I'm trying to go to 1619. Got to stop getting sidetracked and just go to 1619. We got an airfield, we got some action in the sky. $18.18 requires cover. Good look. I'm on fire back there, miles away there. I'm here though, so I'll stay here. That turn going, don't just stall out, keep it going. This plane's elevator's crazy. Sometimes you need full control deflection to get the turn to keep going, like at the top of that loop, and other times you just give it a little bit of back pressure and start shuddering and stalling out. It's a noteworthy elevator and wing combo. Here's 1619 right here. me guess, another Tempest. Very easy to see. It's almost like a medium-sized aircraft. Yeah, is that a Spitfire? Is that a Spitfire? That's a Spitfire. Nice. There he is. Haha. Eight minutes left, and it's about 80 players on here. It's pretty good. What's that? Holy crap! What is that? I don't know what's going on there. I think that's my Spitfire, but I don't know. Up there, what's that? Doing that loop. Someone up there doing a loop. What's that? That's the Spitfire, and that's someone doing a loop. So they're up there in the sun. I'm going to keep an eye on this one. I think that's the Hun in the sun. I don't think there's anyone on my tail, not for the time being. Wait for this guy to come down. Just keep flying. There he is. Zoom out a bit. Stay with him. Keep turning. Keep turning. What is it? It's a 109. And what's that? That's a Tempest. 109. 109. 109. There's another plane over there. Suddenly it's all going on. Trying to catch this 109. Huh, I can't see him now. Oh, what good is that if I can't see him? All I can see is that's probably the Tempest trying to catch him. But where is he? I'm going to get shot if I can't even see what I'm trying to see through the freaking thing there. That's him there. He's zooming. He's zooming. He's coming. What's that? What's that? That's the Tempest. I don't know what the freak's going on, man. I'm going to just go into preservation mode and check my 6. What do we got there? Tempest got hit. There he is there. There he is there. That's the Spitfire, though. That's the Spitfire. I'm still in emergency mode, too. I've got to cut the power. Some action on the deck. Do I really want to drop onto the deck? I think I'll stay up here. There was 109 up here. As long as I keep turning like this, looking back. C19. Biggest problem there was I was looking at him and it just vanished into the windscreen. Tempest or Spitfire? Spitfire. Alright, what's that on my 6 there? Let's go and say hi. You see it? You see it? Yeah, you see it? Mustang, nothing. Ah, man, where's the enemy? I'm up here at like bloody 15, 20,000 feet with my Merlin 70. I just need something to shoot. That'll be the Spitfire back there. That's 16, 19 there. We had a lot of allies here, and really 1 or 2 enemies only. I might start heading south and then head north again. Stayed alive this long, that's something I guess. But I want to get some action. Enemy fortified area near here too. Off it, down I go. See dots down there. I think it's a Mustang shooting at something else. That's probably a Mustang, it could be a 109. Could be a Dora. I think it's a Mustang. I'm losing all my altitude, but oh well. I want some action. No aileron. Is that the Mustang? Yeah, I think it is. bridge down there. It's probably one of the target bridges. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And what's that? What's that? I saw something in the distance, and then what's that? I'd say that's a stang. Where? Gotta, I don't know, probably gotta be lower to get any kind of action. There we go, something's going down over there. There's a Mustang trying to join. Where's a Tempest? What do we got? There's a 109 there, I think, in a bit of distress. Let's cut the power. I'm already going frightfully fast. Where you is, man? Where you is? Where you is? I don't know where he is. Hey, what? They all know where he is. Going really fast. I can just G-lock at the slightest. And now power on. Hey, he's vanished. I think he got destroyed, actually. Alright, so... obviously there's a plane there. I think it's one of them Allied planes. Over there, and in a minute, I should check my six. So we've got two planes there. What are they? Hopefully they're friendlies. Looks like a Mustang. And what's that one? That looks like a Mustang. Well, that was pretty hard to find action sometimes. Crap, I'm right over the enemy fortified area. No wonder. I'm going to get shot at from the ground if I'm not careful. Out of here. Get out of here. Get on the road again. There was shooting way off in the distances because it was over the enemy fortified area. We got a plane there. We got two planes there. We got three planes. What is that? We got three planes. What am I supposed to do? How do I? Whoa, shit! Shit, son. What do we got there? What I'm looking at. Like a dum-dum, I'll just head straight for it. Who's on me tail then? No one so far, I think. Gotta keep checking my signal. Alright, I get it. There's a lot of action over the enemy fortified area. I think it's mostly our guys attacking. And what do we got here? That's an A20. I think it was shooting up in the sky up there somewhere. What else we got? The ground is shooting. The A20 is getting mauled to smithereens. We got a bunch of stuff here. Let's get ready to check our six. We got two 109s here. That's a Spitfire actually, and that's probably a Stang. No, that's an FW, and he's really close to his flak though. Is the thing. if I can just get in there before the flak gets me and just get this FW without getting anyone on my tail. Let's slow down soon. Let's slow down. Yeah, take that. Haha, he's going in. Haha, me hearties. Yeah, getting the hang of this plane now. Alright, check your CX. Check your CX. Don't get shot by the flak. What's that? Shit, 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 shit. Ah. Well, now we know where the action is. Some good shooting there. Pretty good shooting there on that. 2 planes. Whoa! Nice. If you just joined us, kindly smash the thumbs up. This is what we're flying here. It's a Spitfire 9 clip wings, Merlin 70 engine. Most of the action's taking place on the deck though. Do I want to change out that engine? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Wrong button. Reduce the fuel a bit, why not? And I want clipped, and I don't want the Merlin 70. I want the 150, but it's not available. I don't want those two. We've got 550 cal, 240 20mm. Guns to 250. Fuel's there. And I want a skin. A skin with stripes on the wings. Let's go again. I think there's about 40 minutes left. That's where I'll head. I'll just head up to that area. Alright, the gear's up. Lights are off. Someone in front. Couldn't see anyone behind. Just going to go north. Going back to that whole area that I was at, I'll stay pretty low level and I'll just keep doing that until the map ends. 40 minutes left on the map. Interested to know what the optimum combat settings are for the propeller and the throttle for this aircraft. What would you say that is? I'd say Mustang. It has the same dihedral as a Dora and as most FWs. Could it be an FW? They look similar. They look similar. Mustang and FW from certain angles look similar, particularly because they've got similar dihedral and similar kind of squared off wings. Hang around that area where there's some of my targets and there's some of their targets. Look at that. This low altitude cruising thingo that I'm doing here is not entirely healthy. In combat I'll go for about 75 to 80% propeller. But the most important thing, I'm probably repeating myself ad nauseum or whatever, but for me the most important thing is when I want to catch the enemy, go full power basically, not for too long, not for 10 minutes, but like, 2-3 minutes, yeah, okay. And then when I get real close, because this plane can really pick up speed, cut the damn power, and then just coast along on their tail, taking shots at them, because they're going to start maneuvering to try and slow down. And that's where you're the king. You're the king of those kind of lower speed maneuvers. And as long as you're going slow enough, they can't force you to overshoot, and you can get them. If you need to go a bit faster, you just give it some throttle, and away you go. But if you become vulnerable when you're in a long distance, high speed, long duration chase, because anyone can see the chase going on. You're fixated on the guy in front. Someone can zoom in a faster aircraft and just bam, you're gone. That bloody radio. I'm at that point now where I'm getting pretty complacent, so I've been focusing for quite a while. Between the two positions here. Okay. False alarm. I thought it was all over. Allied team, 20 planes. What's that? What's that? What is that? You see him there? What is that? I don't know what it is. Should I go full power or what? What's on my 6 as well? Trying to catch any plane when you're flying this is difficult. Where the heck is he going? He's going back to base, I think. I think it's one of ours. You're there. I say. What are you? Could be anything. My money's on Mustang. I'm literally going to have to turn around. Stuff this, I'll turn around. Pity, but can't be helped. Oh, getting very complacent here. To one of my positions. Keeping an eye out over here too, where the enemy position is. Check the front. Check above. Check 6. Check everywhere. What's that? What's that? What's that? Over by the enemy position, we've got 2 aircraft. We've got a D9 and a Mustang and something else. And another Mustang. Mustang. What else have we got? Here, Dora, I think. Let's go up and let's go down. Let's get out of here before a collision happens. The door is definitely done for. That. What is that? P-38. So, like, obviously planes over there. There's the 38 and there's another plane, I think it's the Mustang. Was that the 38? That was a Mustang. And now there's something over here. Yeah. What is it? Another Mustang. Spitfire. I gotta check my 6 soon. What is this plane? Why am I fixated on it? Tempest. Check my 6. And now what? Turn around. Better. My headset was falling off my noggin. Bit of adjustment required. Alright, my stuff is over there somewhere. Enemy stuff's over there somewhere. No enemies on my tail so far. Where do I go? Do I go to my stuff or their stuff? The action seems to be more over their stuff. I'll go to my stuff. It's only a hop, skip and a jump. I'm basically there. It must be here for some reason, I think. Yeah, those bridges. That is an outside loop that I'm just pulling off there, kind of. Yeah, really well. Imagine doing that maneuver if someone tried to follow you. Great, I adjusted my track. Now I can't hook up beyond a certain point. That's not going to work. Oh crap. Where's the enemy? Alright, let's go over to the enemy position. Ain't nothing going on here. At least not right now. That's what the enemy's trying to attack. So they've done a semi-successful job at it. That'll finish in 25. I'm basically on the deck. You'll note that I started the whole thing trying to get up to high altitude, and now I'm basically on the deck. I should climb a bit. Just a bit. Track guys let me down. I can't look up enough. What can I do about this? What can I do? Might be better. Maybe I was just zoomed out too much. Seems to be working. Right at the enemy position, right here, somewhere, right there, right there. Oh man, it's going to start shooting at me. Let's get out of here. If you see gunfire, it's the flak on the ground. 1619 needs cover. That's in the north. What do we got there? We got an aircraft there. What is that? I can't look up. I can't freaking see it. Alright, stuff this. Just keep flying. Look up. Man, that's so annoying. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? I can't remember. It's the headset position on my head. That's right. I've got to fix it back to when it was nearly falling off. Then it'll work perfectly. That's better. That's better. It's nearly falling off my head, but it works perfectly now. Now I can see up pretty adequately. There was an aircraft by the enemy position that I was at. I was going to investigate it, but I couldn't freaking see up. So now I'm going to go back there, even though I know something's going on at 1619. That's a 5-minute flight away. So I'm going to go. It's pretty dangerous. Hey, see what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? Inevitably, I reckon they are going to come down. Where are they? What? There's a Tempest. There they are there. I'm going to try and climb and get to them. Hopefully they come down. Hopefully I'll be able to keep track of them. One of them's been shot. One of them's still there. Right there. Climbing up, and there's another aircraft, yet another aircraft up there. Looks like a 109 or a FW. Obviously this is a dangerous position. I'm trying to suddenly get altitude over that, which is the enemy position. It could start shooting at me. The enemy could start shooting at me. There's a plane there. What is it? I think that's that Tempest. And now there's something on the deck over there. What the heck am I supposed to do? There's fights everywhere, but nowhere. Give me a break. a break. Whole thing finishes in 5 minutes. Give me a break. Alright, it's target fixation time. What that is, I don't know what's going on there. He seems to just be shooting off all his ammo. In an FW. What's he shooting at? That's crazy. What? Alright, there's two. Alright, so there's one on my tail. Ah, this is so crap. It's ending in like 3 minutes. Ah, man. Like usual, biggest problem, finding the action. And when then you do find it, it's like it's taking you half an hour to fly there. This particular stream's characterized by I go to shoot down something in front of me and then something behind me gets me. Doesn't always happen like that. Often it's just like it's a dogfight, sort of 1v1, or like a huge furball or whatever. This one's kind of been like you know what? I shouldn't. Here's another thing: is unless you know you're close enough to really get them, you probably shouldn't shoot, because as soon as you shoot, your tracers light up the sky for miles around, and then anyone that couldn't see you, suddenly they know that you're there, and they're faster than you. You're in a Spitfire, they'll fly right up to you and get you. So I think on that FW, if I was going to do it differently, I would have not taken a pot shot at him. I would have just kept on going. I would have shot him down for sure, but I gave away my position by shooting a pot shot. Then again, sometimes you don't take a pot shot and you still get hit. Guys, that's going to do it for the streams. No point in taking off again. It's probably about 2.5 minutes left. Thanks everyone that's joined. If you guys want to support my efforts, do so on Patreon, or you can join the channel on YouTube. You can become a member of the channel if you do that. It costs you money. You're free to cancel anytime. But in the comments, in the chat and so on, you get an icon, a channel icon next to your name. So that's something, I guess. Also, please kindly check out my merch. It's available from Amazon and Teespring. Amazon UK, Amazon DE, Amazon.com. If you want yourself a Warbird t-shirt, you can find them there. They're under the name Froggy Frog 9000. So yeah, guys, there we go. That Axis Team 1. So that's it. Thanks very much for joining, and there'll probably be a stream tomorrow. So I hope you can join me. Hope you can join me for that one then. Okay, thanks very much, and bye for now.